Right, ladies and gents, obviously I know Tim, RoughTimba. He's got his all stalled down here. Had a good show, mate, really, yeah?
Fantastic, mate, yeah.
And these are all now sold.
Yes.
So does that tell you that he's a good, you proper thought of everything in here,
Yeah.
mate, yeah?
Yeah.
So
I know it's similar to others, but I've added a couple of little features on there.
you definitely have, mate. Do you want to give us a quick chat on that, sir?
Yeah, sure, yeah. So it's the Cardinal Spirit Stove. So I've designed this to take the original Trangia meth burner.
Yeah.
I've designed it to take the Des Catties pug stove,
Yeah.
and also the original Swedish Army meth stove.
So
Hence the reason why it's got 3 different size slots on either side.
Yeah.
So you can move them in and out.
Yeah, blinding, mate.
You can also use it as a twig stove. If
Yeah.
you use it as a twig stove, it's got a little ashtray which just slides in the bottom there. I've designed these trivets on top so they'll take the 16cm billy can and any size billy can really.
Without rolling.
Without rolling off, yes.
None of the others do that, mate, do they?
No, so, well, you know my get up, you know, with the billy can trays and then the coal trays that sit on top. So you can put a little bit of coal in there, then you get even heat.
Yeah.
And then if you want to use it just as a little grill, you take the trivets off, stick the grill on top, grill plate on top, which is 1mm, so it doesn't bow.
Yeah. That's, yeah, like I say, yeah.
That sits on top like that. And then I've got a little added extra notch.
I just want to come in, because I watched your film, mate, the original film, that's a blinding idea, so, because this is, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So literally you just pocket in there like that.
Yeah, I'll come round just to show that side.
And then you can take it on and off if it's hot.
Let's have a look at that, mate, just because I think that's just terrific, mate, yeah?
Yeah.
As soon as you're finished, you want that off and you want to put your burner out because you don't want to
Yeah, either put it out or you probably might want to put your trivets on to cook something in your billy can on its side.
But that will take all 3, mate.
Yep.
You know, and like I say, you could have a candle in there doing it slowly, and it's a normal twig stove, mate, and you've got plenty of air holes going in there.
Plenty of air holes, but not too many air holes so it blows out the flame as well.
Because you've tested it. This isn't the prototype. This is the finished product, mate. Yeah.
This is the finished product. I mean, I've tested this to max.
Yeah. Gone back.
And then when you take the trivets out and the coal tray, all sort of packs down.
Very small, mate.
Into a 100cm square.
Yeah, so it's no bigger than that, mate. Yeah.
No bigger than that.
Yeah.
425 grams.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to be getting some pouches made for it.
Yeah. And there's another little thing here, mate, because apart from the thing that goes on top of the billy can, which is separate, everything you see there is what you get.
Yeah, that's what you get.
All the top, the grill plate, it all comes as one.
Everything as one.
Yeah.
Apart from the pouch, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's 304 stainless steel and retail at £30.
Well, I'll tell you what, mate, and they've all gone, sir.
Yeah, they've all gone.
Yeah, look, ladies and gents, so there we go. And you'll have some more done, mate.
Yeah.
I have the honour, sir, of making you your own personal pouch, and I saw Barney's bought one because you shifted a few, sir, which is always good.
Yeah.
I'm going to make him a little pouch for his bushcraft brown, we said, didn't we, sir?
Yeah, bushcraft brown, yeah, if you don't mind.
No, mate, no, because my pleasure, mate, no, my pleasure, but again, I wouldn't have time to make like 30 or whatever you're going to need, because these, well, they're...
Yeah.
Well,
I'll see Mr. Fry's for that.
Yeah, no, that's because that's his cup of tea, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
But that means you can do all your baking in there, mate.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, you can use your baking, but also when you take them out, you can obviously use it just as a normal boiling your hot water for a ration pack, you know.
And it'll take everything from a metal mug, an army metal mug, Pathfinder, all the way up. So,
absolutely, yeah. Well, that's the beauty about that, is that whatever size can you've got, it will always find the centre. Yeah. So it will always be in the centre of the burner.
And I think that's brilliant, mate, because nobody's thought of that and nobody's done that yet. Well, and the little trivet thing at the end, mate, to lift it off you on it, sir.
Yeah.
No, mate, a nice one, mate. Yeah. Well, I think the proof is in the pudding now. I don't need to say no more than that. They've all gone.
They've all gone.
And you had a wedge, didn't you?
Yeah,
that's fair. No, that's it.
They've all gone, and happy days. And
yeah, no, nice one, mate. As we know, Rough does all the old Laboo poles and bits and bobs, mate. I will, if you want any of this stuff, I'm going to link to your Etsy store afterwards, mate.
Yeah.
Bosh.
Or my new website, which is roughtimba.com.
Oh, right. Well, no, there you go, mate. That's it. Let's get it out there. Cause what I love about all this, mate, is it all artisans, all people making their own stuff and getting it out there and selling it and that, mate. Yeah.
And it's tested, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know, there's like a few like like silkies for sale and stuff. So it's something for everybody in that, mate.
Yeah.
Because again, these are all your baking trays for your billy cans, mate. When you want to
billy can trays, tripod mounts if you're not very good at knots.
Yeah.
So you just stick 3 sticks in there, then hang your pot off of that.
I love it how you have your rough timbers and that's proper, mate. No, I love it, really do, sir.
Just a grill plate, so you can use that on the side of TJ and Metalworks. And use it as a
Can you just flip that round, mate? Because what nobody else does. So I've got a profile of it, mate. The side, see how thick it is.
Yeah.
Look, you're not mucking
5mm stainless steel. I know it's not backpacking, but it won't bend. I've had them before where they bend.
And all of them do, mate. Yours won't. That's what I meant. And
it's heavy stuff, but I don't hide. So.
No.
They're the cold trays, obviously, for all 4 different sizes.
You put that on it. That in itself, that's something you thought of as well, mate, isn't it? So it fits directly on the top of your billy, and you put your coals on it, and it's proper. Yeah,
proper and the trays and the cold trays, they all actually fit inside the billy can.
Can as well.
Yeah, so it's no extra weight.
So you've given everybody's industry standard Zebra 14, 10, and 12. Every single one of these will fit on your little stove, mate.
All 4 of them.
All 4 of them. Yeah. That's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. And obviously the transient burner as well, which we do.
Yeah. No, nice, mate. You proper. Got a nice little setup in here, mate. And your reflector slow, very nice, mate.
So you know about the reflector oven, it just stick it next to a fire and it just reflects the heat and it packs down into that. Yeah. Which is also, David Fry's is also available, he makes the pouches for that.
For them, mate, yeah. Brilliant, mate.
Yeah.
No, you've come, well, you're my mate, but you've come on a long way since the first little. You had a 6-foot table starting off, mate.
Yeah,
you're
I
on
did,
it. You're on it.
Yeah.
Because these things, mate, I do like these.
Oh, what, the little tarpaulin support? Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes you get like a longer spike on top.
Yep.
Which is hence why I've made this adapter to fit the longer spikes.
Yeah.
That sits on top. Adjust the height of your tarpaulin, suspended, and then you can run 2 bits of paracord off there to each corner. Yeah. So you've got a little drying line. Yeah. And then it all comes kind of flat packs into that, and you can also have 2 carabiners that connect it together so it don't fall apart. Right. They are, when they're new, they are a nice fit, but as you start wearing them and using them, they do get a bit loose.
One is handy, Harry, mate, because look, I'll just show you on there, which I like, mate, and these are brilliant even for us tents. Yeah. When you've got your pole goes in the bottom, you can then peg that pole down.
You peg it down. Yeah.
And
yeah, 10 peg that to the floor. And then paracord it off from the top.
Yeah, so, and that's the top and that's the bottom, mate. Yeah. And as you can see with that one down there, you could temp peg that in it. And there's ain't really another way to do that, mate, is it?
No. And this is just a bit of like an ergonomic design, so it doesn't obviously punch through your tarpaulin. Yeah. Hence the shroom and the stipe. Obviously the stem of a mushroom is called a stipe, so that's the stipe, and obviously that's the mushroom.
You're proper educated, aren't you?
Not really.
No, you are. That was a statement. No. Oh, made you blush, bless. No, but even the little, because Dave often does his bread out there, isn't it?
Yeah, Dave uses them a lot, actually, Someone's just bought 10 of them, actually.
Yeah, oh, there you go, mate.
And there's a guy up the road from me called EC Woodland Crafts. Yeah. And he started making these leather pouches for the tripod mounts for me. So you get a leather pouch, a leather case, sorry, or a small pouch for the chain. That's a combination. Or you get a large pouch which will take the tripod mount and the chain. Yeah. So it's a bit of one or the other, really.
Yeah, no, nice, mate.
Yeah.
And that's somebody else, artisan. That is the right word, mate, isn't it? People making their own kit and
just getting it out there.
Yeah. You certainly thought that one through, mate.
Yeah, it took a long time, but we got there in the end.
No, you are there, sir, and it's bang on it, and you ain't got none left, and that is all I've got to say about that.
The reason why I call it cardinal stove as well is the cardinal bird you find in sort of South America, East America, South Canada, and the male is like a vibrant orange in colour. Yeah. And when that's all glowing in the night with a flame, the orange comes through the birds, the logo of the birds. But the good thing is that it's deemed to be that if you get a visit from a cardinal bird, it's like a visit from a loved one, from a past loved one, like a bit like a robin in our country, right?
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a hats off to my mum who passed 2 years ago.
Oh,
So,
no. Fair enough, mate. No, nice one, mate. And you're proper. When I said, you're educated. You're well read.
Nah.
No. We'll go
really.
with well read. You're well read.
Yeah.
Because I never knew what you just said there. I never knew none of that, mate.
Yeah.
I know about guns and Russian vehicles and tanks and quick run away. That's a hind D.
That's a skill in itself, though, mate.
Well, we've all got a little skill set, and I'll tell you what, your little stove there, mate. You've turned a humble. Well, you've given a new lease of life to the zebra billy can.
Yeah.
How to get it on somewhere. Multiple burners.
Yeah.
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 So you're not just designing three and then you've got to buy each one for each one.
Yeah.
It's a one-stop shop, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, and if the reason why they're separated but also height is that when you have got, like, say, a desiccated stove and the higher one, I've measured the maximum efficiency, the sweet spot of the flame.
Yeah.
So that hence the reason why they're at different heights.
I love it when you got your logo on there. Obviously the desiccated burners.
Yeah.
You know, I'll drop a link into Desicated's bushcraft. I've got to be honest, I always say it. You can make them yourself, but by the time you bought the materials and the mesh and all the fireproof stuff, you're just taking the mick, just go and buy one.
They're only £5,
I know. Just.
And the good thing, what I like about these ones is they don't leak and they're easy to blow out.
Yeah, and not only that, they will take a bit of a. Oh, don't tell Dale I said this, but he's come up with a decent. You know what I mean?
It's got a good product, mate.
Yeah, no, but don't tell him I said that.
Yeah,
no, but because he does a smaller one and a bigger one as well, mate, doesn't he? So a nice one.
What I've also done with these is at the end of the night, you put a little tea light on the ashtray.
Yeah.
And you know your little. I haven't got one there. Let me show you. But you know your little plate that you have in your zebra billy can.
Yeah.
If you stick that on top of your burner with a little bit of water and a couple of drops of citronella oil, it then keeps the mozzies away.
Now, that is a thing, mate. Yeah. So what you're just introducing there, change the tone of voice, mate. Yeah. So you're buying that. Most people have got one of them. Anti-mozzie, mate.
Yeah.
I can smell that citronella from here, mate.
Yeah.
That is blinding, mate. I'm glad you mentioned that because that is another string to that bow, mate. Yeah. Who else does that all in one?
Oh, I don't know if anyone does, but I just thought about it.
I know somebody that does, sir. No, that's cracking, mate. No, seriously, yeah. No, it's a nice smell and keeps the mozzies away, mate.
Keeps the mozzies away, yeah.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah.
Does it keep the tightwads away, though?
Well, I've got one in my gazebo, so no.
No, nice. But I like that, mate. That is a good idea on that, mate. Yeah. Gosh.
It's just another added feature, isn't it?
And do you know what, mate? Keep it simple, keep it stupid.
Keep it simple, keep it stupid.
Yeah. So a couple of drops of that in there, and that's just gonna.
Yeah.
And it'll warm up.
Don't keep the wasp away. Look.
No, but we can eat them, can't we?